trippers, the grasshoppers, the hip ones, all gathered in secrecy and flying high as a kite. Forget it, man, and get with the countdown. Shake this square world and blast off for Kicksville.
Welcome to Hanging Loose, a disc golf podcast, hosted by ShankedDG and SpiiciiboiiDG. Oh, fuck it. It didn't work. God damn it. Well.
Welcome to Hanging Loose, the most professional amateur podcast.
Sorry, everyone.
It's okay. We forgive you. Man, we haven't seen each other in a while, so
we haven't.
Catching up to do. No guest today, so this will probably be a shorty. Shout out as always, Rand Disc Golf. Randy, you post some weird things. I think you're great at what you do, but the Brad Pitt, Jimmy Fallon disc golf bit, not my favorite. I'll be honest with you.
You don't like mainstream media making fun of us?
It's like I'm blown away they had a legitimate basket in that, to be honest.
Oh, yeah.
I was floored. I was like, what? I can't even believe you at least took that much time and effort to track one down.
But at least they were using Ultra Stars, and that's probably generous. It was probably those $1 like frisbees you can get at Walmart.
It's the ones that Simon ordered off of eBay. Do you remember that video he did, him and Casey White?
I don't think so.
Yeah, he went golfing with the cheapest discs he could find, and they're not to promote another channel. Simon, we love you, but that's a really fun video to watch.
Definitely didn't order from randdiscgolf.com. Order from randdiscgolf.com for all your disc golf needs. Thank you, Rand Disc Golf.
That's a great ad slot.
RV3 just comes right back in with it. Yeah, man. I played the final round at Los Olivos this week.
The final round?
Clickbait final.
Is it going away?
Yes, they have removed all of the baskets for the next 60 days. So,
we need to hit a YouTube thumbnail pose for me real quick. That'll be Los Olivos closing?
Yeah.
Question mark, exclamation part.
Exclamation part. Exclamation part. Quick, give me a thumbnail. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Oh, damn it. It didn't reassign again.
Oh, man, that was great. Yes.
A little out of practice.
That's okay. We're all a little out of practice. It's been, I feel like,
it's banned.
Oh, God. Bye. Just die out of frame. I did want to give Randy an extra special thank you because he hooked me up with a nice, shiny new condenser mic that doesn't have to sit in the frame so you can see my boobs better. I know that was his ultimate goal. My previous mic took a shit. So Randy came through clutch. So you guys, all four of you, can still hear my voice. Thank you again, Randy. I do appreciate it, buddy.
So crisp. What a guy.
Hey. And one of the settings on this microphone looks like testicles. So that's the one I use.
Testicle setting.
Yeah, the test, you want to hear my balls. Anyway, this round went really well.
Cardioid mic.
Oh, what?
A cardioid mic.
Yes, I learned eventually, but when you first open it up and you don't know audio.
Listen, I was just the audio guy was trying to help you out. That's all.
Whatever.
It's a balls symbol, RV3. Come on.
Yeah, or a heart. Anyway, that's the cardioid. Anyway, I came out with my buddies to play golf, and it was like 108 degrees, and we were all just out there for like, let's close down Los. And I played really well. I think that I took off so much time from disc golf that I forgot how to putt incorrectly.
It was only a couple episodes ago. I was saying the same thing. I went out finally after like the long winter break, and it's crazy how like that just reset. Like you go out and play out of your mind.
I wasn't out of my mind, but I was making enough putts to where people were like, "What the hell? You haven't been playing?" I was like, "I know. I don't know what happened." So that's kind of nice, but now I'm shut back down. I'm not shut down from golfing, but it's hard to travel when it's 116 degrees outside. So I'm not probably going to golf a ton this summer, but I'll try and get around in between podcast recordings here and there. So stay fresh.
Stay fresh.
Fresh as a daisy. What about you? Did you play recently?
I did. I played a tournament on Saturday.
Gross.
Went and played the Punk City Open. It was only a B tier this year. I don't know why they got demoted, but
probably because of you from last year.
Probably, yeah. Reigning champ to third from last place.
At least it's not last and losing to a 10-year-old like I did in my tournament. So
did they announce you as the reigning champ?
No, they should have. It would have been very funny.
Yeah, it would have.
But no, I didn't play all that well. First round, I shot a 14 up. And surprisingly, it was still rated like 850 or something like that. I thought for sure it was going to be a deviation so bad that it got dropped off my rating. Didn't end up being all that bad. The course was underwater, which made everything a lot harder. Walking around with an extra 5 pounds of mud on your shoes makes for a very slow and soggy round. Hans came down of the clip. Get your D clip at d-clips.com. And he came down, chilled out. We went and had dinner on Friday night. Yeah, dude, the wind was absolutely nuts in the second round. So the lake course here is like a big bomber course. There's not a whole lot of trees. It's just like, hey, here's a 450-foot par 3. Have fun. Except we had like 50-mile-per-hour gusts happening and probably 25, 30 sustained just throughout the round. And not only that, they decided to paint extra lines for OB. So historically, it's just like the walking paths and the roads are OB, and the lake, of course. Like if you throw in the water, your punishment is as is. But they painted lines, and I ended up shooting I think I shot 15 up the second round, and still shot an 885. Actually, it updated to 888 at 15 over par.
Every time I think I've heard every phraseology of saying over par, you come up with a new one.
He changes it every week.
I know.
It's different every week.
Anyone say 15 up or...
Really?
You can tell he's fucking with us because he's got that stupid smirk on his face.
God.
I'm not fucking with you. That's how I was saying it all weekend.
Like, wanted to punch you through the screen. 14 up, 15 up.
Yeah. 14 down, 15 up.
Like I would say,
would you not say that
down? But like,
yeah, the opposite would be up. No,
you're 100% correct. No disagreement on that fact. Never heard anyone say. Usually it's over. Like I shot 14 over.
Or plus.
That's what I don't even plus 14 hits my ears the wrong way.
Yeah.
So it's just a personal preference, but yeah.
If it's more than 8 strokes, I go plus. Yeah, I shot 7 over or plus 8. But this weekend,
that's a weird arbitrary boundary. Anyway,
and then at 9, you just say 9 up. Go back to your
story. Sorry, I'm king of being sidetracked today.
Oh no, I didn't have much more other than I somehow managed to stay in bounds. I think I only took 3 OB strokes throughout the round, compared to everyone else in my card that was just OB.
Yeah.
But one thing I wanted to get you guys' opinions on, and I think we've talked about it before, but MA2 had, which is what Hans signed me up. So shout out Hans of D-Clip for paying for my entry fee. Signed me up for MA2, and first place payout was $10 less than entry fee. Do you think first place should ever have less prize money than the entry fee? I thought that was absurd.
I think entry fee should be bare minimum prize.
Right. Like if you cash, I mean, I guess if you're lower end of the cash, maybe not. But I mean, first you should at least get your money back.
Wild.
I get in AMs you can't get cash, but at least
even
cash
lottery
value.
Tickets will pay you your entry fee back most of the time. Like,
Yeah.
Do you want me to come back or?
Wild. And they were advertising $1,500 in prizes added to AM payout, which I actually have my disc picks for today.
Oh,
for what I got a Discmania Rockstar.
Those things are nuts because they don't fly like the numbers on the flight plate. They're super overstable. For the way I throw them anyway. Yeah. Yeah, see how it's like super domey, and you would think, oh, this flips really nice. It doesn't flip at all. It's really overstable.
Interesting. I'll have to throw it. I didn't end up throwing it at the tournament because I don't like to, test discs while I'm putting my rating on the line. And I also got this one, which was actually an accidental grab. I meant to grab a different disc out of the crate. And
fugitive? Or is that the truth?
Rudy, you want to get in on the guess?
It's a truth because it's got Emax stamp on it.
Here, we'll give you a little side profile.
Yeah, that's truth.
It's a fugitive.
It is a fugitive.
It is a fugitive. Actually, I have no idea what it is. I meant to grab the truth that was in the bag because it had a Pizza Ranch stamp, and I thought that was very silly. And then
I coughed. I'm sorry.
Pizza Ranch.
The store
it's like
okay.
Yeah, the food establishment.
The shitty Midwest pizza
buffet place. Take that back.
Oh, it's
never
shitty.
Even heard of
no, it's so good.
What the hell? Shut up.
Dude, what are you talking about? Pizza Ranch rules. Anyways, I'm ignoring the producer. Oh, it even says fugitive on the stamp. I guess you can't really read it through the camera, but
with your Walmart Wi-Fi.
It's my webcam branded webcam. Thank you.
Amazon.
But yeah, no, I had a blast. Thanks to Hans for signing me up. And then later this week, I have my youth disc golf clinic, which got postponed because we didn't have enough people signed up. And then we postponed it and enough people signed up. So we're good. We're going to die in the heat probably. But that is okay.
My boss in New York at my day job, she's like, I'm so tired of this heat. And I was like, I don't want to hear it. She goes, I know Arizona. It's so hot there. She goes, what's the temperature right now? And I said, it's 96. She goes, it's 99 here with 40% humidity. I was like, oh, you actually do have it worse. Get fucked.
Yeah. Yeah, it sucks. Like, I haven't, you guys know I play pretty regularly, but I haven't played since Saturday because it was a heat index like 113 yesterday. Heat index 110 today. But it's not that hot. It's just that humid. It sucks.
Yeah, it's rough.
That's how it's been here. I'm sure you can see it on camera. I'm looking like a tomato. I got burnt a crisp on Saturday, and it's going to be hovering in that high 90s all week.
Yeah. You guys saw the picture I put in the group chat where internally I got in my car and it said 137 degrees.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like rough, and then I don't have AC, so might be getting some money soon. I had an unfortunate incident in my apartment that I might be getting a renter's insurance money back for. And if I do, it'll be a sizable amount, and I'll be able to hopefully get AC in the car. That would be a nice win for me, I think.
Heck yeah. Have you ever done so this is probably a little telling on myself here. Have you ever created a portable AC unit for your car?
No, I've seen ads for them on Instagram, but I've never made one.
Yeah, no, I built one with a portable fan, a ice chest, and a bunch of ice, and put it in the passenger seat because it was so damn hot.
Yeah, no, I think probably the craziest thing that I've done, Drew Gibson with the air quotes, is I used to bring like a cup of ice water with me, and I had a cup holder that attached to the vent, so I would just let that
that's smart
in front of the vent, and wasn't quite that sophisticated, but it did the same thing, so that was nice. be rough in them streets if you don't have AC.
Oh, I forgot one more tournament anecdote, if you will. So I played with a guy in the second round who looked very similar to Drew Gibson. And that's neither here nor there, though. We were playing through the whole round, and I think I've discovered my new favorite kind of disc golfer is the guy who gets angry but tries to play it off as funny. Like, he started cracking jokes at himself at the card, but you could just tell he was like boiling over, and it was very entertaining. And at the end of the round, he had us DNF him at the last hole before he putted his last shot. And I thought that was very strange. I'd never had somebody intentionally DNF off a card before at a tournament.
I don't know that I've seen that either, and I don't know that I've seen Drew get boiling mad. I've definitely seen Drew get mad, but he usually will diffuse it into humor almost immediately. So that doesn't sound too far off from where he's at, because he during the last round of the Memorial, he was on lead card, and he was his putters just turned off. And he was like, I've got
ice cold. Charge him?
Yeah, he was like, I got ice cold putters for sale for like the whole last 4 or 5 holes. and I it's hard not to laugh when you're holding a camera and he says something funny, But that's interesting that he looked like him and behaved like him.
Same style hat. He had like the dark beard, kind of shorts, like a spry guy. Very Drew Gibson-esque. That makes me think, do you guys have a favorite like disc golf saying, or that would have been a good shot if the tree wasn't there kind of deal? Do you guys have one of those? Maybe not necessarily your go-to, but one that you just think is funny or that you love hearing.
That we like hearing on the course.
Is it the one we like? Sorry, go ahead, Spicy.
No, you're fine. I like. I like saying "good bid" when somebody obviously lays out.
Yep,
that's my absolute favorite. It never ceases to make me laugh. Somebody just lays up "good bid," like. Fuck, dude! Every time it makes me laugh just thinking about it.
Good. I'll say my answer, and then whenever someone says "hit a house" when a disc turns over or goes deep into the woods, and they're just like, "Oh, hit a house."
That's one of my favorites.
I love that one.
I've never heard that.
So really? There's 2 things to this. There's one you like to say, and there's one you like to hear. Right. The one I like to say is, "Oh yeah, babe." I've been throwing out a lot of "oh yeah, babes" recently. That's my favorite thing to say on a disc golf course. And it works great sarcastically when somebody throws a really shitty shot. And it works great for when somebody throws a really good shot.
So you never know what the intention is.
Right. So like if somebody hits the front of the cage and the putt drops, you're like, "Oh yeah, babe."
That's so regional. Like
But the one that I like to hear the most is "get good." Like as the disc is flying, is "get good." Get good. That's good. A good one. I'm like, dude, you already let it go. It's not doing anything.
I like in anticipation of an ace is "be good."
Be good.
Yeah. Oh, be good, and then. Crashing.
We got a couple guys that say.
Is that? I was gonna say, is that what you say when they're about to? I usually like "do it" is what I'll yell or something.
Do it. I like "do it." Be good, or I don't. There are some I don't understand.
Oh yeah, babe.
Like that one, yeah.
Like one time. Like
one time, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, dude, he has a million aces.
Yeah,
he's hit this hole 6 times. One time doesn't make any sense, but
to wrap back around to your good bid one, yes. One of the first tournaments. No, it was a league night. It was one of the first times. It was my first year at league, and we were walking around Big Woods, and somebody threw a nasty shot off of I want to say it's hole 10. Doesn't matter. Anyways, it was true all the way to the basket, hits the top band, drops. A guy on my card turns to him and goes, "Nice 2."
That's great. I love that. Dude, sarcasm, and you got to be able to laugh at yourself.
Oh yeah, because everyone else was like, "Oh," everyone's freaking out because it was almost that'd be a crazy hole to ace.
Yeah.
And just after everyone settled down, the guy on my card going, "Nice 2."
That's so good. Do you remember the guy's name that looked like Drew Gibson? Because now I'm curious.
He placed last. He DNF'd. So
Dylan Dodson.
That's exactly what it was. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm doing my investigative work over here. Let's see. Oh yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, it was much more obvious in person.
Tattoos.
Yeah, but
sorry,
yeah.
Not to get
nope, that's okay. And first place, if you still got it pulled up, won by like a piss load of strokes.
Laramie was his name.
Yeah, Laramie. Move up, bro. You are sandbagging.
Ooh.
You are sandbagging.
Somebody's upset.
He won by 11 strokes.
He Jen Allen'd him. Whenever she wins, she kicks ass for like 14 strokes. All right. Speaking of which, shouts out. She got the
what are you doing in MA2 putting up a 10-10 rated round?
Sorry, Jen, I tried.
Get the fuck out. Sorry. Yeah. Move up, Laramie.
Oh, well, welcome to Caleb's Rage Hour.
That's as mad as you'll ever see me.
Speaking of mad, I did another escape room. Oh, okay, bye. Taking a fat rip off the pen, huh?
Hey everybody, this is Randy from AREYOUINMA3. When I'm not providing you with all the greatest discs from around the world, sometimes I deliver art. And when I'm on the road, I like to listen to the masterpiece that is called Hangin' Loose podcast. So if you want to hear about Spicy's latest girl problems, or Shank's favorite new milkshake flavor, check out Hangin' Loose, where once in a while they talk about disc golf, but don't get too used to it. So again, Randy from RandDiscGolf.com.
Have you absolutely
pen or nicotine? Who knows?
Delinquent. Well, the fact that you turned your camera off is pretty much a dead giveaway. He went.
Huh?
I did another escape room. I don't know if we talked about it last time, but we did the Legends of the Hidden Temple one.
Did you get out?
Guess how much time we had left?
2 seconds.
5 seconds.
Ooh.
We barely made it.
I thought I undercut you.
No, it was pretty rough.
That's 5 seconds left.
And
so what do you get if you win? I've never been to an escape room. Never been to an escape room. Yeah. What do you win?
You don't win anything. You just complete it.
You just pay them to get locked in a room, and then you have to figure out how to get out, and then that's
you don't even have like a Chuck E. Cheese style like prize board
tickets or anything. You can so the one that we went to, they reset the records every month, and then you can have the fastest time, your name and everything's on the door until somebody beats it. But it's really just a puzzle experience. You're supposed to do teamwork, and I get really panicky when I have a countdown for anything. And so the last 20 minutes of this, I was like, "We're not fucking done." I'm asking the guy for help, and he's not helping us. And I was getting so frustrated. And we got
just
out,
slamming the pager button.
Dude, I did 100 times. I was like, Jalen, get off Grinder. I need help, Jalen.
Grinder.
And so
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, nobody does. I have to for the joke.
I don't go to Republican conventions.
Anyway, so yeah, we made it out with 5 seconds to go. The girl that I was with, her name's Katie. She's a friend of mine, so it wasn't a romantic thing, but she was just dead silent afterwards, wouldn't talk to me. And I was like, "You want to get ice cream?" And she's like, "Yeah." And so we get ice cream, we sit down, and I'm like, "Are you okay?" She's, "You are determined." I was like, "Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to be shitty or whatever." And she just kept laughing at me. She's like, "You were so upset at the guy working there. Like, you went to an escape room, dude."
I did an escape room one time with a group of kids when I was in college. And it was like separated by rooms, and the rooms were connected. So there was one person, and then two people, and then three people. I was the one person by myself. I kept asking the guide. I was like, is there something like, where am I the person who needs to be doing a thing, or am I waiting on information? And for 40 minutes, we were waiting on the middle room to figure out a puzzle, and we could all talk to each other. And I was like, I bet you it's behind the board on the wall. And they were like, oh yeah, we checked, it doesn't open. And they didn't check the other side, and we failed because I said, hey, check the board on the other side of the room. And they're like, yeah, it's not there. And that was it.
They tried to open it from the hinge side, so it just didn't open.
And they didn't try. They didn't bother to try the other side. And the answer that we needed was on the other side of the goddamn board. I was pissed.
I can't imagine anything less satisfying than failing an escape room. Like, you paid all that money to go in there, and then
lose.
Imagine
not having any control over the fact that you lost.
Oh, dude, yeah, he didn't even get to play. Like, that's like 40 minutes, and what? Probably how much does it cost to get? Like $20 to get in the door? Just wasted.
I forgot what it was.
40 a piece at the place we went.
40 a piece.
Yeah, here's the thing. I went with a friend for like a show-off event. The escape room was showing off for her and some of her coworkers. So they gave us a goodie bag at the end, and inside the goodie bag there was 2 free tickets, basically. So I didn't pay anything.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Still, Jesus.
I don't know that I'd pay $100 to be mad at someone for an hour.
No, dude.
So like telling people, you're like, it's over there, or put this together, and they're like, huh? And you're like, I don't. What?
$40 is like single entry to an amusement park, at least in the Midwest.
Oh,
I don't know about you guys.
It's like $200 for a 1-day pass at Disneyland now. It's fucking.
Oh, Disneyland's a different story. I'm talking like my only experience is like Adventureland in Des Moines, and it's like $45 a person or something.
Do they have a log ride?
Oh no, Adventureland freaking rules, man.
We have castles and coasters, and it's awful. It's awful.
No, we had a guy die at Adventureland a couple years ago. He was on the log ride, fell off, and got stuck under it.
Delicious.
The river ran red.
We love a speed bump on the log ride. Castles and Coasters has a log ride. They have like a drop ride. They have go-karts. You know, it's that theme park that every major city has. That's just like, let's just put something here. I will say they have the best arcade in Phoenix, Arizona. I love
me an arcade.
Yeah, good times. I don't know. What else?
Going back to Pizza Ranch. I went there for a nephew's birthday party a couple weeks ago, and they had a disc golf game there, like very similar to that one that was at Kansas City Wide Open.
Oh,
very similar to that, except it was more like those duck shooter games where you have to just knock down the pylons or whatever.
Yeah.
It was very similar to that, and I walk in there with everybody, and most of my in-laws know me as either Ashley's husband or disc golf guy. So they're like, "Hey, this game's for you. Why don't you come win a bunch of tickets for us?" How do you think that went?
Very poorly, because you suck.
Because I suck.
They were like, "Wow, why do you like this so much?"
Yeah, the frisbees, if that's what you want to call them, were like so floppy. They're like you couldn't even hold them flat. They would just
Is it like the Flabachi from Flabachi?
Actually, yes, very similar. And putting with one of those is like once you start getting like a little bit of torque, it like malforms.
Yeah.
Which is, I guess, probably the point of the game, is that it's kind of rigged. But still, it was very funny to be like, "Hey, disc golf guy, come play the disc golf game." And then I won like 10 tickets.
I'd be like, "This is not disc golf. This is an arcade game." It's like, all right, Deadeye, Mr. I Never Miss, go shoot one of these shitty arcade rifles where the angle of the laser is 45 degrees off. See how well you do. I wanted to talk about this earlier and totally forgot. So this is another non-disc golf related story. Sorry, it's a million degrees outside. I don't have a lot of disc golf to talk about. I found freeze-dried sour Skittles.
Dude, they rock.
They're incredible, right?
Yes.
They're so good.
Freeze-dried candy in general rocks.
Yes.
It makes my teeth hurt just thinking about freeze-dried candy.
Agreed. It does make my teeth hurt, but it's delicious.
I ate a whole bag of these sour freeze-dried Skittles. Now, alone, that's rough on your mouth because sour Skittles will fuck your mouth up.
Did you eat a bowl of Captain Crunch afterwards? Soften your mouth up a little bit.
So at the end of a bag of normal sour Skittles, they have all that crack cocaine that's actually sour dust.
Yes.
It's the best part of the bag, right?
Yes.
It's so much worse with the freeze-dried because it's like glass in your mouth.
Oh, no.
So I just instinctively, all that sour dust that has been freeze-driedified.
Freeze-driedified.
Yeah.
Make that the title of the episode.
The bottom of my mouth, like all under my tongue, along the back of my teeth, it stings still. And I did this 2 days.
Still? Oh my gosh. Do you think you got like chewing on like insulation? You got like shards of sour stuck in your gums?
This is a public service announcement. If it's too much for me candy wise, probably just stay away from it. You're welcome. If you can get a few from a friend without having to ingest that dust at the bottom, you'll be fine.
Oh, Scott Stokely's going to put those guys out of business. Just buying all those bags up.
He would. He would.
Dude, what do you think freeze-dried nerds would be like? You think they'd explode?
I've had them. Yeah, they're.
Oh, like, you've had them?
Yeah, they look like popcorn kernels. We have a whole freeze-dried store here in Phoenix.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
I've only seen them at Casey's because they started selling freeze-dried candies. An old coworker used to make them at home, but
they have
don't work with her no more.
Freeze-dried Skittles, Starburst.
Starburst would actually. I don't know about that one.
They're good. Very good. Milk Duds. They have freeze-dried like Bunch of Crunch.
What is Bunch of Crunch? I consider myself to be a
RV3,
fat man.
please.
Bunch of Crunch?
Stand by.
Okay, standing by. Well, Bunch of Crunch.
Bunch of Crunch. You've never heard of Bunch of Crunch?
Never heard of Bunch of Crunch.
Did you go to the movies in the 90s?
No, I was barely alive.
Don't barely alive me, boy.
I was born in 96.
Did you go to the movies in the 2000s?
Yes, probably. Okay,
and you don't know what are movie candies? Name movie candies.
Movie candies. So you've got like those little cookie dough bites.
Cookie dough bites.
M&M's, popcorn, obviously.
That's not candy.
It's fair. That's not candy. Skittles, if you're a maniac. Mike and Ike's.
Okay.
Good and Plenty's.
That's a Midwest candy.
That's all that's coming to me at the moment. Twizzlers,
Sour Patch Kids, Red Vines,
yep.
Butterfinger Bites,
yep.
Nestle Crunch,
yeah, like the Crunch bars,
but not Bunch of Crunch.
Not Bunch Crunch. What is Bunch of Crunch?
I'm hoping
Nestle Bunch of Crunch. Those look like rabbit turds.
They're little. It's like a Nestle Crunch bar, but like in a little ball. They're one of the goated candies.
Okay.
And I know
I'm like
at least one of our listeners is going to be like, fuck yeah, Bunch of Crunch.
I know I'm like shitting on them or like don't know what they are. They look delicious.
They are. They're incredible. They're the perfect ratio of like
immediately
caramel, chocolate, rice.
Immediately reminded me of the their branding was so good I could remember their tagline, but not the name of the ice cream of the future.
Dippin' Dots.
Yeah, Dippin' Dots. They remind me of Dippin' Dots.
Did you see RV3? Did you see the clip of the A's announcer making the bet for Dippin' Dots?
No, I've missed this.
Oh my gosh. Okay. This poor woman. I feel so bad for her. So she's commentating. I don't know the name of the announcer. I apologize, but she's commentating on the Sacramento A's Major League Baseball game, and she makes a bet with her co-commentator. She goes, "What? Do you want to make a bet that this guy gets on base?" And the guy goes, "Yeah, I'll take a bet." She goes, "Okay, what do you want it to be?" And the guy goes, Dippin' Dots to the winner of this bet. And the girl goes, I'll take some Dippin' Dots. I mean, clear as day. And she immediately was like, fuck. Like, you could just hear it in her voice. It was so funny. And I know she's probably had the worst week and a half since it happened. But fuck me if it isn't hysterical. Go watch the clip if you haven't seen it. It's so funny. You're muted.
You're muted. I didn't do it either.
He did it.
Who did this?
You did it.
Who muted me? If disc golf was just a little bit bigger, we would have clips like that all day with dynamic discs.
Oh my god, it was
just all day.
Yeah,
because I remember. I think it was Glass Blown or maybe Preserve or something. They were introducing Ricky, and it just Ricky dynamic discs. And then the crowd goes, like.
It's like
Ricky's not at Dynamic Disc anymore.
No, he's at Dick Craft.
Yeah, no, I was reminiscing on an old video. You can figure that. Dick's Mania.
Oh, that was awful.
Innovative Dicks.
What else are we talking about?
I shot even par for the first time ever at my home course on Thursday. I finished second place in the league for the day.
Nice.
Ooh,
it was my
rated?
best round ever. No, because I don't.
Damn.
It's on. I mean, UDisc graded.
What's your UDisc rated?
Hold on, I have to go to the roundabout thing because I don't have UDisc Pro. But if you run an event, it'll give you all the ratings. So you'll give me a second.
Heck yeah.
But yeah, it was great.
Hell yeah, dude.
What
was your champion?
Had 5 birdies and 5 bogeys.
Nice, as you do. What was your champion dick, if you will?
Probably my my PA5, which is like a little understable,
it's like a
slightly
putter,
understable putter. Also, was throwing the Avenger SS pretty well on the hilly holes. I use that to go up the hills with, and had a really good like approach shots with not bad tee shots. So I was able to save a few strokes.
Nice.
And then I just bogeyed the ones that I usually bogey, plus like 1 or 2 other ones, and yeah, it was great.
Hell yeah, dude.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Fuck yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
In going through my shit after my closet started to flood, dude, it was yesterday. I got my boss gave me the day off work, which was really nice. And so I'm like going through boxes. I feel like I haven't seen this shit in years and years and years. And I opened this one box, and I'm only telling this story for humor purposes. I'm not trying to be sad boy hours, but like it was sad boy hours when I was cleaning. It's like I opened this fucking box, and right on top of it, like laying flat on top of everything else in the box, was the letter my ex-wife wrote me when she wanted a divorce.
Oh, no.
So I'm like, what's this? I'm like reading it, and I was like, oh, man.
Oh, shit.
Ouch. Like, I was not expecting this today. And then the whole rest of the box was just like stuff of hers. And I was like, why did I open this box?
When shit like that hits you out of nowhere, it fucking sucks, man.
Dude, it ruined me. And I was like, damn. So, like,
because you think about that for a while, too. It just doesn't. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm with you.
And, like, there's things in there that's like, just like really sad one-liners, things that you would only say to someone you're ending a lifelong relationship with. And so then I thought, like, I collected myself. The plumbers came to look at the wall. They're like cutting holes in my walls. And I'm going through a box while the guy's in there, and I'm like, what the hell is this? It's like a plain manila envelope. Like, you know, so I open it up at the top, take it out. It's my divorce papers. I was like, motherfucker, dude. I couldn't win yesterday. I was getting so mad. I was like, my life is already rough right
Dude,
now.
I have those things stored in a very specific place that I don't find them unless I'm looking for them because I know where I've put them, type of thing. Just to close out the story of my epic perfect round of even par.
Hell yeah.
179 rated on UDisc.
This is an amateur podcast, if nothing else.
Hell yeah.
That was amazing. That's a good note to end on, I think. 179.
You were second place, is that right?
Actually, it's been updated to third place. There was a 4 under and a 3 under shot on the same day.
Move up, Laramie. Fuck.
God damn it. That's the name of the episode. Fucking Laramie.
Fucking Laramie / freeze drydified.
What? Yeah. / bunch of crunch.
/ bunch of crunch. Is this our first 3 subtitled episode?
This is it. Tune in to the rambling episode where we talked about absolutely nothing.
Oh, we talked about disc golf a couple times.
Yeah, I feel like we got. And we avoided the awful trophy. Goodbye, everybody.
I had to ruin it. By the way, just put a picture up of it at the end of the. Everyone else
sponsored
is
by
it, so we won't.
Bad Dragon. Like, courtesy violation finally got what they wanted.
Fucking Bad Dragons. So goddamn. Hey, do you need a pussy? Because we know where to get good pussies.
That was an incredible impression.
I know. If anybody knows about sex toys, it's us too. All right. I'm going to order food and eat and go through some more sad belongings. But it's good to see you both.
Are we still recording?
We shouldn't be, but we are apparently.
Oh. Well, enjoy this is the post-credit scenes of the Hanging Loose podcast.
Yeah. I'm putting together the Avengers Initiative. Oh my God!
Send us out. Send us out with a scream.
The fuck was that? You just died. My neighbors are.
Oh yeah.